At Houston's Bush International Airport, a second day of massive lines and long waits.
I was quite upset.
34 days into the government shutdown, delays are mounting for travelers from coast to coast, with TSA officers and air traffic controllers calling out sick.
That's crazy, and there's people outside, which is even crazier, so I'm lucky to be up here.
The Department of Transportation says 84% of delays yesterday were due to staffing, compared to just 5% pre-shutdown. Meanwhile, for the millions of Americans on edge about food assistance,
I'm just sad, crushed, and disappointed with the system.
Today, a small reprieve. The Trump administration saying it will comply with a court order and provide half of the funding it typically does for SNAP benefits.
It's a huge relief.
Welcome news for Deborah Haynes, the executive director of Food for Others in Fairfax, Virginia. But she warns this relief is only temporary.
This is definitely still scary. As long as the government is shut down, we never know from one ruling to the next what's going to happen.
Across the country, that need on full display. Manny's Deli in Chicago is offering free food for those in need. Today, a line stretched out the door. In Virginia, SNAP recipient Diego Pineda says he's been carefully managing his food in case his benefits run out.
I just want this to be over. I want them to just agree on something or stop going back and forth because, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's ready to prove their point.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats continue to insist Republicans agree to health care reforms to prevent huge hikes in premiums. Republicans, led by President Trump, are insistent that Democrats must vote to reopen the government first.
Republicans passed a clean continuing resolution. It was nonpartisan. It was a simple bill that would open the full government, and we could do that today.
But Democrats are holding firm, insisting they can't trust Republicans to keep their word.
Unfortunately, they've demonstrated they're not serious about those commitments, so I don't trust that they would actually follow through and do that.
Ryan joins us tonight from outside of a food bank. Ryan, the big question tonight, is there any end in sight to the shutdown?
You know, Tom, in many ways, we are in the same position we were before this shutdown began. There have been no substantive negotiation. No talks are planned, and it is very likely that we will break the record for the longest shutdown in American history on Wednesday, barring a miracle. Tom.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.